channel. Welcome to our channel. And today we want to talk about identity fundamentals. In today's world, where organizations rely heavily on digital platforms and data-driven processes, protecting identities has become paramount. Cyber criminals constantly evolve their attacks by employing various identity-based threats to breach organizational defenses and compromise sensitive information. And today, we just want to delve into the realms of identity-based threats, exploring prominent attack vectors such as phishing, password spray, and identity spoofing. Furthermore, we will discuss the critical importance of identity defense in safeguarding organizations and highlight the range of solutions which are available to mitigate these threats. So let's start by exploring phishing attacks. These attacks involve tricking individuals into divulging sensitive information such as login credentials or financial data. By impersonating a trusted entity, attackers use cleverly crafted emails to lure victims and click on a link to a fraudulent website to trick victims into revealing their identities. The attacker can then collect the details from the phishing website and use it to access the actual website. So sophisticated phishing techniques like spear phishing and whaling, especially targeting high-value individuals within organizations. These attacks exploit human vulnerabilities, relying on unsuspecting users to inadvertently disclose critical information, which they would not do if they had not been lured into doing such things. So the next thing we were talking about is password spraying, which is a type of a brute force attack where attackers systematically test commonly used passwords against multiple user accounts. Instead of targeting a specific user, this attack seeks to exploit weak or reused passwords across accounts. For example, an attacker can gain access by testing a common password, pass123, against a number of accounts. By leveraging automation tools, attackers can scale their efforts and increase their chances of success. Once they gain access to a single account, they often move laterally within the organization to further compromise identities. Another common type of attack, which is identity-based, is spoofing. Spoofing refers to the act of assuming another person's identity to gain unauthorized access to systems or sensitive data. Attackers can exploit weak or misconfigured authentication mechanisms to impersonate trusted users, systems, or devices. This technique often involves the use of stolen or forged credentials, such as compromised usernames and passwords or falsified digital certificates. By mimicking legitimate identities, attackers can bypass security measures and gain unauthorized access to critical resources. By now, you might have realized that protecting organizational identities is crucial for maintaining data integrity, preserving user trust, and preventing devastating breaches. By investing in robust identity defense strategies, organizations can fortify their security posture and mitigate risk associated with identity-based threats. For instance, by implementing multi-factor authentication, which is called MFA, organizations can add extra layers of security beyond traditional usernames and passwords. MFA requires users to provide multiple forms of identities, such as biometrics or hardware tokens, significantly reducing the likelihood of unauthorized access. Identity defenses solutions also provide mechanisms to detect and respond to stolen credentials. By employing technologies like adaptive authentication and behavior analysis, organizations can detect anomalies, login activities, suspicious behavior patterns, and this enables. Additionally, the organization can enable continuous monitoring and auditing of user activities or fraudulent activities. With this background information about identity theft methods and the importance of identity defense, let's explore some of the defense solutions. Identity Access Management, or IAM solutions, can provide a framework for managing user identities, access privileges, and authentication mechanisms. These solutions enable organizations to enforce strong password policies, implement MFA, and streamline user provisioning processes. IAM systems also facilitate identity federation, allowing secure access across multiple systems and applications. User and identity behavior analytics, or UEBA solutions, leverage machine learning algorithms to analyze user behavior and identify anomalies that may indicate potential threats. By establishing baseline behavior patterns, UEBA tools can detect suspicious activity such as unusual login times or attempts from unfamiliar locations. This proactive approach helps organizations identify compromised accounts or insider threats quickly. Another identity defense solution is privileged access management, or PAM. This solution focuses on securing privileged accounts which have elevated access privileges within an organization. By implementing strict controls or monitoring mechanisms, PAM solutions ensure that privileged credentials are properly managed. This reduces the risk of unauthorized access and minimizes the potential damage for insider threats or external attackers. As identity-based threats continue to evolve and pose significant risks to organizations, robust identity defense measures have become imperative. By understanding the various attack vectors such as phishing, password spraying, and identity spoofing, organizations can enhance their security strategies to protect against these threats. Implementing identity defense solutions such as IAM, UEBA, and PAM can fortify an organization's security posture, safeguarding identities and mitigate potential impact of breaches. By prioritizing identity defense, organizations can ensure the integrity of their data, maintaining user trust, and effectively counter the ever-evolving landscape of cyber security. Thank you for listening, and tune in more for more insights into the realms of cybersecurity in our new digital world.